I like throwing these events because it's a passion of mine of getting people together. I do it for the community. I think it's important for anyone to give back to the community. You are from your community, but you're also responsible for what happens in your community. There's a lot of different factors that come into putting into one of these, that goes into putting into one of these events. The first thing that I think about is what is the experience going to be like for each person that's going to attend, from the time they get out of their car to the time they walk in the door. How are they? What are they seeing visually? Are people smiling? Are people having a good time? And also, what is the message? What is the purpose of the event? So that people get a really good understanding of why they came and hopefully want to come back and attend yet another one of the events that we did. I usually start with who I want to target to come to the event. We always get different groups of people together depending on the type of event that I'm giving. For this particular event, we wanted to target small business people who didn't understand what were some of the new ways in which they can market by leveraging resources. And so in doing that, I targeted small business women by putting together the documentary. When I did that, then it was pretty simple to put the elements together for the event, such as we would probably need some type of vendors that they would be interested in doing that would set examples for women-owned businesses. So we had vendors that were hired. We wanted to make sure that we had sponsors that supported not just small business, but also women, so that they could actually see their brands in motion. We decided, obviously, if you're going to have any kind of fun, you're going to need food, then you're going to need an environment in which people can have a chance to mingle and really get to know each other. So those are really the basis for what we were doing and what we decided to put together. I think what came out for the most part was the fact that it brought people together, whether they were people who did not know about the brand, people who knew of the brand that were small business women, or some of our clients actually attended, so they actually got a chance to see what they could use this particular type of event for, which is basically marketing. And they were also able to see how we use our digital branding, not only to promote the event through social media, but also what came out of what we did for the community by doing the documentary, and how people saw it in areas that they wouldn't necessarily seen it because of social media and how it was sold. I think what I want them to take away is just the message that you need to learn how to leverage your resources, and the only way that you're going to do that is by getting out in the market and networking with other people. For this particular event, we wanted to give the opportunity for everybody to really understand what the ARN brand was about. And it was very exciting for me because this was our first corporate sponsor event. We used this opportunity to bring a lot of different people from the community together, whether they were small businesses, whether they were customers of ARN or additional clients that were part of our sponsorship, or they were not-for-profits that were actually benefiting from the event itself. I think that when we were there, people tend to want to mingle at these type of events because there's so many different things that were there. There were different vendors that were there. There were different press companies and magazines that were there. They brought different elements to the event. And I think what people get out of the event is that it's important for you to go out and actually have your brand be seen, but also to go out and talk with other people to see how you're going to leverage and how you're going to network to improve your brand. But at the end of the night, I think most people were excited about the way in which we actually go about branding ARN and how we use our digital branding team through social media to reach different levels, different targets of people who would be interested in our company.